Today, I'm doing something a little bit different on my channel. This comes by request. I was keynoting at a conference a few months ago in Kananaskis for a group of not-for-profit leaders, and I was teaching them lots of different mindfulness tools to become unshakable, to thrive during challenge and change. And after my session, I had lots of folks come up and chat with me. But one person in particular mentioned this technique I'm going to teach you today. And she said, "Oh, I really wish I could find that on YouTube. I wish that I could pull up your video and you would just take me through that practice and I could do it in my mornings or at night before bed." And I'm pretty sure she could see the light bulb above my head in that moment while I was thinking, I can do that. So today's technique we're going to practice is called heart coherence. Heart coherence. This is one of my favorite ways for me to even temporarily set down my stress for even just a moment, a few breaths, today for a couple of minutes. And this practice also, it has this way of enhancing, I find, more supportive states of mind for me. And what I mean by that is compassionate states of mind, calm states of mind, non-judgmental states of mind, present states of mind. And this technique has actually been studied pretty extensively. And some of the benefits include that it releases the happy hormone we have called serotonin. It also enables more optimistic thinking. It promotes better decision making. It enhances our sleep. And it also regulates our blood pressure as well. So lots of beautiful benefits. And all you need to do it is yourself and this video. So I'll encourage you as you begin this technique, you could lay down. You could actually just be listening to this. You don't even have to watch the video. You could just listen to the audio, be laying in bed and relaxing. Or you could sit somewhere comfortably, whether you're like me and you're sitting at a desk right now in a desk chair, or you want to take this to a comfortable chair in your space. Again, you could lay on the floor, you could lay on your bed. And I would highly recommend, if you need to pause this video and just let anyone else in your space, even in your house, know that you are not to be interrupted for the next few minutes. The kind of thing like, if there's an emergency, yeah, come and get me. And if not, I'll be finished in a few minutes. So go ahead and do that if you need to. And then find yourself back in a comfortable position. If you're in a room where you can close a door, do that. And close your eyes as you lay down or sit down comfortably. Let's just spend the first minute landing. So whether you are seated or lying down, just simply notice the places where your body connects to whatever is supporting it, chair, floor, bed. Take a moment to notice those points of connection. Those pressure point areas. And take a moment to notice that whatever is beneath you, floor, bed, chair, that it is supporting your body fully. And you might even take a full breath in, and then when you exhale, sigh it out through your mouth and just really allow your body to be held by whatever is supporting it. Really lean into the back and the seat of the chair. Really let your body get heavy into the support of the bed or the floor. Taking about 5 more breaths here. Let every exhalation allow your body to let go a little bit more. Maybe a layer of tension with each exhale releases. As we begin the technique, you can invite your attention to focus on the area of your heart. And if it helps to anchor your attention here, you could even place a hand, just gently laying the warmth of your hand on your chest. And imagine each breath you take here, imagine that it's flowing in and out of your heart. That every breath flows into your heart, makes a little space. Every exhale eases a layer of tension around the heart. Your heart is this muscle. Imagine you can relax it, just like you could relax your arms, your legs, your jaw. Maybe even imagining your breath flowing in and out of the heart. And the pace of your breath is perhaps a little slower, a little deeper than usual. Relaxing that muscle of your heart. And as your breath flows in and out of your heart, I want you to bring to mind now an experience where you felt maybe an overwhelming sense of calm, or maybe an experience where you felt just a burst of joy. Maybe it was a moment of peace. Maybe it was a moment where you accomplished something incredibly meaningful to you. So go ahead and choose what that moment is. A moment of calm or peace or accomplishment or joy. You might have been alone or with loved ones. Maybe you were in nature. What's more important is the feeling of that moment, the peace, the calm, the satisfaction, the joy. And start to allow that moment that you're thinking of to really become a visualization in your mind. And start to really remember and notice the details. Like maybe you mentally put yourself right back in that moment and you notice what you were seeing or hearing, smelling, tasting, feeling. Allow this moment to become felt through your entire body, especially the feeling you had, the emotion, the joy, the gratitude, the peacefulness. Start to allow yourself to really feel that emotion as you visualize that moment. Maybe you were laughing in that moment or smiling in that moment. Feel that now. And almost like you could turn up the volume on that pleasant feeling. Crank it up to a 10. Maybe you can feel it in your heart, but turn it up so that you could feel that pleasant feeling all throughout your body, all the way down to the tips of your toes, all the way out to the edges of your skin, all the way up to the top of your head, almost like your body was radiating this pleasant feeling from this moment in time in your life. And as you have that feeling circulating through your body, imagine that every time you breathe, that feeling radiates and spreads through your body. Every time you inhale, you're breathing in that pleasant feeling. Every time you breathe it out, it's like your body's radiating it like a light. Keep breathing into the heart, letting your breath be a little slower and deeper than usual. And let's spend a few more moments here savoring this moment of joy, of peace, of calm in your life. Feeling it in your mind, your heart, your body, and allowing that pleasant feeling to circulate through your body, just like oxygen circulates through your body, blood circulates through your body. Imagine literally with every breath, it's spreading to every cell. And if it feels good, amazing. Let it feel good. Let yourself really enjoy these moments. Let yourself really notice what a sweet moment of your life this was. How lucky you are, how grateful and appreciative you are of this moment. Let's take about 5 more breaths, allowing this pleasant sensation to spread and grow. And as we come to the end of this technique, this will automatically happen, but you can also set the intention that as you move through the rest of your day, that you keep an eye out for these moments, these sweet moments that occur in our day, sometimes in a second, sometimes they last for minutes or longer. But set the intention that you're going to keep your eye and your heart out open for these moments in your day, these moments of good, so that you can notice them and savor them. When you feel ready, you can slowly start to open your eyes. And notice how you feel. I can't take a smile off my face right now. I couldn't during the practice. As soon as I bring, and I have a few little moments that I use often, they're like kind of these really joyful, pleasant, peaceful memories that I use for this technique. You can also use a new moment of your life every single time. That's great. And it's helpful sometimes to have these kind of core ones that we come back to. And they just fill me with a sense of joy. But notice how you feel right now. Like if there were one word that could describe your current state, what would it be? And I'd love for you to reflect on that for yourself, right? Just noticing, how did this specific technique positively benefit me? And if you're up for it, you could pop your word in the comments. I'd love to know how you feel after this technique. I find it to be just such a beautiful shifter of my mood. And it's here for you to come back to whenever you need. And eventually, with practice, you can probably guide yourself through it. You could go to bed, lay in bed, lay a hand on your heart, breathe into your heart, bring to mind a pleasant, joyful, peaceful, grateful moment of your life, and just breathe it in, spread it through your body. It's a pretty simple practice, but simple things can sometimes have huge, profound effects on our lives. Thanks so much for joining me. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.